It's time to say farewell to Stoke City, guys. They've certainly given us top-notch hospitality, it's got to be said. We're currently in 6th place. We've got 2 final games. Can we guarantee them European football? And can we say a big farewell to the player of the series so far, Mr. Paul Glatzel? Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and the final part of Season 10 of the Journeyman with Stoke City. And today we have 2 final matches at the club, one against Brentford, one against Watford. Since the last episode we have played quite a few matches. Yeah, it was the Brighton game. We beat them 4-3. It was a topsy-turvy game, but some fantastic goals in that one. Mario Rizvanovic scoring an absolute screamer. What a player he has turned into this season. Brilliant stuff. But then we lost 7-0 against Manchester United, who are absolutely dominating the league once again. They're already on 90 points. They've already won the title for a 6th consecutive season. They've won it, what's that, 9 times in the last 10 years. That is pure domination, and surely Jose Mourinho will be reaping the rewards from that. But we bounce back with a 3-0 victory over West Brom, relegating them pretty much. Paul Glatzel getting a hat-trick there. Will that be his final hat-trick for us? Be interesting to go back and see how many hat-tricks he's actually scored. He has been absolutely fantastic these last 6 years that he's been on loan with me. You know, can he get over 20 goals again? That would be amazing. He's already got over 20 in all competitions. Hopefully he can do it. You never ever know though. Anyway, shall we have a look at the team for today? This is our second final squad selection. It is getting quite emotional now that we're not going to be at Stoke next season. We are going to definitely resign. And we're going to have a new job in the next episode starting on Monday. So that's going to be really fun. Delgadillo will start and go. We've got Price, Vimmer, Mustafi and Chilwell in defence. We've then got Rizvanovic and Super Mario in the midfield with Neres and Unal starting wide of Astana and Paul Glatzel up top. So let's get into it. Hopefully we can win this one. I didn't show you the league table, but we are currently in 6th. We're 2 points ahead of Arsenal in 7th. I think we're a couple of... No, I think 6th is the highest we can finish, actually. I think West Ham have now dropped down to 5th. Yes, that is correct. So they're 9 points ahead of us. Well, they're 8 points ahead of us now with a game in hand. So we can't catch them up, basically. But what we can do is solidify 6th position and guarantee European football for next season, but that's not the way we're going to do it. Lewis Macy has just put them 1-0 up. That's not what we want. Oh. Yeah, that was just disappointing. I don't know what Vimmer was doing particularly. He just tripped over himself, and you know, a lot of this squad, it could be their last ever game for Stoke. The likes of Vimmer, Mustafi, you know, maybe Neres, Glatzel surely won't come back again, although there is that optional future fee that I guess the next manager could trigger, but knowing the AI in this game, they won't, because they're completely insane. And hopefully we go to a club where we can get Paul Glatzel. That is the dream. But we'll see. Here's Astana into the middle and Glatzel scores. It's 1-1. Speak of the devil, and he seems to be coming back into that form. I'm going to say it quietly because he's been off pretty much all this season. But that hat-trick against West Brom, it was just pure Paul Glatzel. And he's just scored there. That's 4 goals in 2 games. Is he back? Is he back? This is going to be a big deciding factor. It was on target. So let's say he's back for now. But can he get some more goals in today's game? That is the question. It is quite late at night, so I am speaking a little bit quieter, so I apologise about that. Hopefully I'm coming through very clear though. But this has been a fantastic stint at Stoke City, and we will have a little look and a little review at the end of the season, and we'll see exactly what we have done, what we have achieved at Stoke City, because we've turned them from a club on the brink of relegation to a team that's a top half contender, and that was a fantastic shot by Glatzel, but unfortunately it didn't go in. That's an interesting result at the minute. Watford 1-0 up at Liverpool, who are third in the league, and I don't know what just happened there, but that was pretty crazy anyway. If we can get into half-time at 1-1, I'll be quite happy with that, because we have looked a little bit shaky. Here's Macy. Macy on the ball. Get it away. It is away. But look at this. Look at this battle down here. Wolves, who were 19th when we played them a couple of episodes ago, have managed to get themselves right up to 13th. Okay, they've dropped down in as it stands, but what a terrific performance from Wolves. But it is because it's so close down there. It is really, really close. Here's Delgadillo. Now Mustafi on the ball. Mustafi forward to Super Mario. Enes Unal. Rizvanovic. Can we get a goal before half-time? That would be the perfect scenario. Here's Mustafi. Now Rizvanovic to Super Mario. Rizvanovic again. Here's Neres. Forward to Ashton now. Rizvanovic. It's a foul. Never mind. I think it is going to be half-time. Don't be red. Don't be red. It is. Oh dear. That kind of messes it up a little bit, but we'll keep going. We will move back to counter though. We won't be silly about it. We'll give them the hand hydraulic, and I can't believe Aston has just got sent off. That means he's played his last ever game for us, which is a shame. You know, he's a good guy, and he's scored a lot of important goals for us over the last couple of years, and it's a shame that we'll probably never see him again. He is about 30 now, so unless we sign him for our next team, which I'm not likely to do, he's not a prolific scorer, we might never see him again. So yeah, goodbye Aston. Never mind. Here's Alexander now. Alexander on the right hand side. Can we get a tackle in? No, we can't. Delgadillo comes out collect though. That was good stuff. Here he is. Gets it away towards Mangolo now to Dawson, forward to Macy. Macy on the ball to Kent. Into the middle. Joe, get it. Oh. Never mind. 67 minutes gone. And you know what? We just haven't performed today. It's a real shame, because it looks like we're going to throw it away. Which is just a massive shame. You know, we deserve 6th place in the league, but I don't think we're going to do it. We're going to go attacking again. Come on. Let's do this. Even a draw, I think, would help us out. It would mean that we're still in 6th, and then it's in our hands on the final day, but I don't think it's going to happen. 5 minutes to go. Come on. No. Arsenal have overtook us, and I think that's our chance now. And just like 2 years ago, when we were in the position we could have finished 5th that day, and we bottled it. We bottled it, and we've lost 2-1 to Brentford at home. What a terrible performance. What a terrible result. And now, it's not in our hands anymore. Right guys, this is it. Our final game at Stoke City. Only one change to tell you about. Robertson Gomez comes in for the suspended Marcus Aston. Everything else stays the same. This is it. This is our final match in charge. Oh boy, it's been a good one. It really has been a good one. You know, it could have went so differently. It really could have. All that time ago when we were sort of in this very position on the last day of the season. We needed to beat, it might have been Brentford, to be honest with you. We needed to beat somebody to avoid relegation, and we did do that. It was a fantastic performance. We beat them 2-0, I think, in the end. And then the very next season we finished 7th. We led Stoke to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Last season was a bit of a disappointment. You know, we finished 14th in the league. Domestically, we were terrible. In the cups and stuff, we were alright. We got the semi-final of the FA Cup. We had our first trip to Wembley of the series. And, you know, we did alright. Here's Glatzel. Can we finish it off here? Come on, Super Mario on the ball. Super Mario to Rizvanovic. Super Mario again. What a spot he was. And he's going to be a big star of the future. Enes Unal into the middle. It's Paul Glatzel. Yes. It's 1-0 and we move up to 6th as it stands. Yeah, but we've you know, despite losing the first 5 Premier League games this season, we've turned it around. We've turned it around massively, and you know, we've proven ourselves once again, and we've became relevant, and hopefully we're in line for a bigger job over the summer. But as some people have quite rightly said in the comments to a few of the videos, a sideways step can be a bit better, you know, than sort of a step up. You know, given it's the right job. Glatzel should have made it 2 there. So, you know, we'll keep an eye out. We applied for the PSV job, but yet again, Stoke just denied them the chance to approach me, which it makes no sense, really, considering they know that after this game, I'll no longer be their manager. But that's just something that's obviously not coded in. So we're not going to PSV. Would have been nice. They've just won the Holland League. Glatzel's just made it 2. Can he score a hat-trick? This would be an amazing end if we ended up finishing 6th as well. We'll have to keep an eye on what Arsenal are up to. But if Glatzel can score a hat-trick, what are Arsenal up to? They're playing Newcastle. Still 0-0 in that game. Diaz. Now Hughes. Is that Will Hughes? Will Hughes. Wow, he's been at Watford a long time, obviously probably about 12 seasons by the time you know, we are in this game. Richardson, Hendricks, Diaz, Ducor. It's just what I'm sure he plays for Watford in real life as well, so a couple of stalwarts there right in the centre midfield. Very interesting. Here's Chilwell on the ball, and again here's Glatzel. Super Mario. Now Richardson on the counter-attack. If Watford get one back before half-time, we start getting nervous again. Richardson, Mustafi away. Here's Chilwell. Super Mario to Enes Unal. Can he get it away? He certainly can. Towards Glatzel. Here's Gomez now. Gomez on the ball. Here's Neres. Neres forward to Glatzel. Glatzel. That's forward to Enes Unal. This is a chance. Into the middle. It's Rizvanovic. Oh, that was a chance. That was certainly a chance. Coming up to half-time now. 2-0 up. Arsenal still 0-0 with Newcastle United. They're doing us a favour up, or the Toon are, I guess. I was going to say up in the northeast, but they're not really in the northeast. So, what am I talking about? So, 2-0, half-time. Come on, boys. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks on the ball. Now here's Price. Price on the ball. Here's Rizvanovic forward to Mario. Mario, come on. David Neres forward towards Glatzel, but I can't remember what Super Mario's real name is. Can't remember. That's forward towards Doumbia. Oh, here's Glatzel. Oh, he hits the post. Is he going to get another chance at the hat-trick? And he's scored over 20 goals this season for us as well, which is just amazing. Amazing stuff from Paul Glatzel. It really is. Moreira now to Blair. Blair away. Now towards Tumanello. Tumanello now to Will Hughes. Diaz. That's forward to Hendricks. Good tackle. Oh, it's in. It's in. It's 2-1 now. Manello has scored for Watford. And that was a good worked goal. Hendricks, I mean, it was a good tackle from Wimmer, but just unfortunately went straight into the path of the Watford player. Manello. Oh no, here's Ricker. Now Gomez. Can Glatzel get his hat-trick? No. Ricker forward to Hendricks now. Hendricks to Diaz, to Hughes. Come on, tackle. Tackle him, please. Diaz, no. Oh, that's terrible. That is what you call terrible. Right. Carvalho, our Brazilian stallion, is going to come on. We're going to bring on Son Heung-min as well, because I'm highly doubtful that the next manager will have anything to do with him. He's been really rubbish, to be honest. One of the worst signings I've made, or the poorer, I should say. He's not one of the worst, but poorer. Here's Carvalho forward to Glatzel now. Paul Glatzel, it's in. It's Paul Glatzel's hat trick. Yes. Come over here, Paul. A big cuddle for you. Yes. That is fantastic. That is a brilliant assist as well from Carvalho, who's not had a fair chance at Stoke. He really hasn't. He has been unlucky, and I hope the next manager utilises him, because he is a talented player. He really is. Right, Raheem Sterling. Speaking of people who'll probably never get another game, Nathaniel Klein's retiring as well. No, I think we will go for Raheem Sterling, who came in that, was it the season we finished 7th, and he was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. I think he got an injury though, and he hasn't been the same since. He's had a few terrific games though, and hopefully he can have another one. Here's Glatzel. Can we get a 4th goal from Paul Glatzel? Remember when he broke the record and he scored 4? Here he is now. Oh, I tell you what, he's had about 6 clear-cut chances today. Could have had a double hat-trick. Here's Son Heung-min now. Come on, can we get another goal for Glatzel? Rizvanovic. Super Mario to Glatzel. Come on. That's forward to Sterling. Oh, that would have been nice to see him score as well. 7 clear-cut chances in this match. Arsenal have gone ahead. It looks like it is just going to be a 7th place finish for us, unless Newcastle can pull off a miracle late on here. Oh, this is horrible. Super Mario to Wimmer. Oh, no. They're on the counter-attack now. Everton, Felipe to Diaz. Diaz. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. And Arsenal are 2-0 up, so surely they won't throw it away from here. But stranger things have happened in Football Manager. Here's Sterling. Glatzel. Paul Glatzel to Rizvanovic. Super Mario now. Sterling forward to Glatzel. It's Sterling again. Tame. Tame, really. Oh dear. Super Mario was pulled back, but the advantage is played, and Carvalho scores. 4-1. What a farewell we are having to Stoke City. Oh, how brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Super Mario definitely fouled there. And Carvalho, what a finish from him. He has got some skill. He really does. And considering he's played probably about 5 matches all season, he's come in and he's played really, really well today, to be fair. Really, really well. And that is it. And I don't know whether it's going to resign us right now after this match. I guess we'll just keep an eye on that. But I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys who have watched. And I will put it on the sort of end screen thing. To all of you guys that have watched over the years. Don't worry, we will be doing a review in a second. I just want to say thank you to everybody, because this has been a fantastic part of the series. Many, many episodes. I haven't counted how many, but probably about 40 with Stoke, which is a lot. So, yeah, big thank you to you guys. And hopefully we can have a look and we're going to have a mooch about. I'm not entirely sure if we'll be able to. I don't know if we're going to be resigned on the spot here. It doesn't look like it. So, I guess we're fine. Paul Glatzel will say our farewells to him in a bit. We've got that, but who cares? I think we are still resigning. I don't know when we will resign. Don't know whether it'll be the 30th of June. If it does keep dragging on, then we will just resign on the spot. Here's the squad then. The final squad performances. Top goal scorer is Paul Glatzel. He asserted his dominance once Ugarte was injured. But 25 goals in 32 appearances. Brilliant stuff. 18 for Ugarte, 7 for Unal, 5 for David Neres. Top assists is Paul Glatzel with 11, and then 9 for Neres, 7 for Ugarte, 6 each for Gomez, Ashton and Unal. And top average rating is a 7.47 from Paul Glatzel. We've got 7.2s for Marco Aurelio, who played one match, and Ugarte, and a few 7s, but not our best season in terms of squad performances. The dynamic screen looks like this. We are looking pretty good. You know, everybody supports us. We've got a very good dressing room atmosphere and good match cohesion. They've got a good squad. You know, if we look at that, that is a good squad. And there's plenty of players that will be appearing over the next few years. Obviously, there's a few that will be going, and a lot of rebuilding has to be done. But, yeah, let's have a look at the overall balance. It's not looking clever, but hopefully European football will save the club. I don't know who is playing in the FA Cup final, so will Stoke City get European football? West Ham and Arsenal. So yes, they will get European football because both of them have already qualified. So they'll be going into next year in the Europa League, hopefully get a bit more money. But you can see that meteoric rise up the league. We have done a decent job at Stoke, it has to be said. Let's have a look at the last couple of years since we joined in the Premier League, and then we'll have a final look at our manager profile before we head off and see what jobs we can get. So this was the first season we survived by the skin of our teeth, really, in 17th place, and we survived for another season, and then this was the highlight. We almost got Champions League football this year. We just ran out of steam towards the end of the season. Man United did an invincible season. We finished 7th, disappointingly losing to Chelsea on the last day. Or what could have been, but we still got the quarterfinals of the Champions League, the Europa League that year. It was really, really good. And then the next year, disappointing. We finished down in 14th on 39 points, which I believe would have got us relegated this year. If you look at that, no, we would have finished 17th. But we've improved, 5 points worse off than a couple of seasons ago, but back in 7th place, back as a top 10 Premier League side. And if you look at our years, you know, this was the decline Stoke were on. We saved them that season. We brought them up to 7th, 14th, back up to 7th. And hopefully the next manager will do a good job. Let's have a look at our manager profile then. This is the longest time we have spent at a club. I think, how long have we been here? 1,211 days. We've got a win percentage of 42. And we've done pretty well. We have done pretty well. The only thing that's missing from our job history is a few trophies. You know, we won the Sky Bet League 1, we've won the National League North, but apart from that, we haven't won anything, and that's the sort of thing that we need to do. We haven't won a Manager of the Month award, which is a shame, but hey-ho. And let's have a look at the relationships just before we finish off. Let's see who we're very close with. Danny Ings, who's still playing. He went to Girona in the summer. He's only scored 1 goal, which is a shame. I'd like to have seen him do really well. Paul Glatzel we're very close with. Kevin Wimmer. Who else is in there? Nobody really. You know, Super Mario, which is good. So yeah, that is going to be that. We'll have a final look at the club and see if we got on the favoured personnel. I'm going to say we probably didn't. No, we didn't. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make it on there. But Paul Glatzel's on there, and that's all that matters, really, isn't it? Kevin Vimmer's still on there. There's not really anybody else on there. I'm sure a few people will be added as we go into next season. But that is the end of the Stoke chapter of the Journeyman. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really, really does help out, and it means a lot to me as well. And I can't wait to see you at the new club on Monday, whoever that may be. We could be anywhere in the world next episode, so don't miss it. And I'll see you guys then. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.